Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Unbelievable! Coco Gauff Zheng Qinwen's 156 unforced errors win prestigious WTA award. Fans outraged. The stadium lights burned white against the night sky, unforgiving and relentless, as if they too were judging every swing, every misstep, every gasp from the crowd. Tennis, in its purest form, is a game of margins, of millimeters, milliseconds, and moments of nerve. But on that night, when Coco Gauff and Zheng Qinwen stood on opposite sides of the net, the margins exploded into chaos. Balls flew long. Forehands kissed the tape and died. Backhands sailed like rebellious birds refusing gravity. And when the dust finally settled, the match had written itself into history for a reason no one could have predicted. 156 unforced errors. And somehow, almost absurdly, it won a prestigious WTA award. Fans were stunned. Commentators were speechless. Social media ignited like a wildfire fed by disbelief. Was this tennis theater? A statistical nightmare? Or the most honest reflection of modern pressure cooker tennis the sport had ever seen? This is not just a story of a match. It is a story of expectations, of youth crowned too early, of power colliding with pressure, and of how perfection is sometimes dethroned by beautiful, messy humanity. Act 1, when Titans refuse to blink. Coco Gauff and Zheng Qinwen are not ordinary players. They are symbols. Coco, the prodigy who burst into global consciousness as a teenager, carries the weight of American tennis history with every step. Serena's shadow is long, and Coco has been asked, often unfairly, to sprint through it rather than walk her own path. Zheng, fierce and fearless, represents a new Chinese wave, athletic, unapologetic, and ambitious. Her game is built on explosive power and relentless intent, a declaration that patience is optional when belief is absolute. When they met, fans expected fireworks. They got a storm. From the first game, it was clear this match would not be tidy. Rallies were short, violent, and emotionally charged. Winners came in clusters. Errors followed in avalanches. Neither player wanted to blink first. Neither wanted to retreat into safety. Every point felt like a dare. Hit bigger. Hit earlier. Hit harder. And they did again and again until the scoreboard began telling a strange, almost uncomfortable truth. Act 2, the numbers that shocked the world. By the final handshake, statisticians stared at their screens as if they were broken. 156 unforced errors. A number so large it felt fictional. Fans didn't know whether to laugh or cry. How is this award worthy? Is the WTA rewarding bad tennis now? This is embarrassing. The outrage was loud, emotional, and immediate. Clips circulated with sarcastic captions. Memes flourished. Armchair analysts sharpened their knives. But beneath the noise was a quieter question, one that cut deeper than mockery. What if we're measuring the wrong thing? Act 3, the award nobody expected. The WTA's announcement landed like a thunderclap. This match, yes, this one, had won a special recognition for most compelling match narrative, celebrating intensity, drama, and audience engagement. Not cleanest tennis. Not highest quality execution. But story. Fans were furious. How can failure be rewarded? Where's the respect for fundamentals? This sends the wrong message. Yet the WTA stood firm, because the award was not about perfection. It was about pressure. Act 4, the invisible opponent, pressure. Every unforced error tells a story. Some say I rushed. Others scream, I doubted. A few whisper, I tried too hard. Coco Gauff wasn't just hitting a forehand. She was hitting expectations, media narratives, sponsorship glare, the endless comparison to legends before her. Each miss carried the echo of, she should be better by now. Zheng Qinwen wasn't just swinging freely. She was proving she belonged, not just as a contender, but as a threat. Every error felt like a step back from the future. She could almost touch. They weren't playing each other alone. They were playing the moment. In that sense, the 156 unforced errors were not a failure of skill, but a collision of ambition at full speed. Act V, fans versus reality. The outrage revealed something uncomfortable about modern sports fandom. We want dominance. We want highlights. We want perfection on demand. But real competition, especially between young stars still carving their identities, is often messy. It stutters. It cracks under the weight of desire. This match was raw, ugly at times, unfiltered, and yet millions watched until the last point. That is not an accident. Act 6, Coco, the Burden of Brilliance. For Coco Gauff, the match became a mirror. Every error seemed to magnify the question she has been asked since she was 15. Why aren't you winning more? But tennis development is not linear. Growth is uneven. Confidence flickers. Greatness stumbles before it stabilizes. Coco's willingness to stay aggressive, even when missing, was not recklessness. It was refusal. Refusal to become safe. Refusal to shrink. That night, she chose courage over control. And courage is rarely clean. Act 7. Zheng, fire that refuses to dim. Zheng Qinwen played like someone who refuses to be polite. Her errors came from ambition, not fear. From wanting to end points, not extend them. She attacked second serves. She ripped returns. She trusted power even when it betrayed her. That trust is dangerous. It is also necessary. Champions are not built on error-free nights. They are forged in matches where belief survives chaos. Act 8. Why the award actually makes sense. The WTA's decision was not tone-deaf. It was provocative by design. The award challenged the idea that greatness must always look graceful. This match had emotional volatility, showed psychological warfare, exposed the human cost of expectation, captured global attention. In an era where tennis fights for relevance beyond hardcore fans, this match delivered conversation, controversy, and connection. People argued. People cared. People watched. That matters. Act 9. The beauty in the breakdown. There is a strange beauty in imperfection. In a sport obsessed with percentages, this match reminded us that tennis is not played on spreadsheets. It is played by humans, young, ambitious, imperfect humans, under lights that magnify every flaw. The 156 unforced errors were not a joke. They were a confession that pressure is real, that growth is painful, that courage sometimes looks like chaos. Final act, what we'll remember. Years from now, fans may forget the exact scoreline. They may forget who won, but they will remember how it felt. The tension, the disbelief, the audacity. They will remember a night when two young stars refused to play it safe and paid the price publicly. And maybe, just maybe, they'll realize that this match was not a failure of tennis, but a revelation. Because sometimes the most unforgettable battles are not about flawless execution. They are about who dares to swing when everything is on the line. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.